Okay, so the Casino DLC has been out for a couple of days now, and I've been playing through it quite quite intensely. All right, making a whole bunch of videos and making sure I inform you guys and put the best out there for you and make sure you know what's going on here. But in this video, I wanted to talk about my overall reaction, my reviews, thoughts on the DLC, and just whether or not I like the DLC in general. And we'll talk about all those things there. All right, we'll talk about the content. We'll even touch basis on gambling. Oh my goodness, what a controversy this has created. But I'm going to talk about a few things that people kind of just forget about in the game and in regard to gambling. But we'll get there in a minute. And then I'm just going to talk about whether or not just how I feel about the DLC, the playability, the longevity of it, if I like it. Just yes or no on a scale of 1 to 10, all that good stuff. So let's talk about the content. All right, first of all, we have the casino. The casino's been, geez, we've been waiting for this to open for almost 6 years now, right? That stupid opening soon sign has been on the old casino for years, and we finally got it. It's been one of the most requested DLCs or, interiors that people wanted in this game that I can possibly. I mean, that is probably the number one thing that's been requested. If not the number one, it's up there like top three. All right, we've all talked about it. I was predicting it for years, and it actually came out. That's really cool to kind of see that come to fruition. But it's here, and it's a great interior. It has a lot of cool stuff in there. You have a whole bunch of games to play. Blackjack, roulette, slots, horse racing, three-card poker. It's really cool. You have your penthouse, all the different artwork. This is a lot of content was dropped in this DLC, and there is a ton left still to come out. You've got new clothes. You've got like 400 pieces of clothing and artwork and all these things. You got new tattoos, and this stuff will be coming out later and later as the weeks progress. Of course, we're going to have drip feed. There should be really no argument on drip feed anymore. We've been dealing with drip feed content for years now, for absolutely for like 4 years. So if you're complaining about that, just quit playing the game because it's just the way it's been. So we are expected. That's just that's to be expected now. So don't worry about that. It's fine. It kind of keeps it fresh. It keeps new stuff coming out, and I'm okay with it now. Um, we have beautiful cars. The cars that have been released, I believe there's 22 in all so far that we know of. 6 of them or 7 of them were released. And the way they built the cars are amazing. They did a really good job. The cars are very, very nice. They've balanced them out really well with racing and speed and things like that. So that's really cool to see that. And we have some new missions as well. We have the inside casino missions, which are like the Chang missions and things like that. And then you have the outside missions, which are the ones that they're kind of like VIP work. Miss Baker is involved in both of them, but that's the best way for me to describe them. You have the inside casino missions that you actually launch from inside the casino at the AB marker. Then you have the outside ones, which you call Miss Baker and set them up like VIP work. So, and both of them will make money. They're just regular missions that make money. And you also make chips, which is cool. You can use and turn those into money as well, which is nice. And then you have a lot of really good bonus money for completing these missions. I mean, you get some serious cash. You make over $1 million in bonus money for completing these missions, plus you get a free car. Now, that is behind a paywall in some regard. You do have to have the VIP penthouse, right? That's 1.5 million, but that's a pretty cheap paywall, and you can get it for free if link up your Twitch Prime account. You can get a Twitch Prime account with a 30-day free trial. So technically, it is all free. You can just cancel your trial and you'll be good to go, right? So there's a lot of different things that Rockstar did with this DLC. They kind of, interweaved and tangled you up in a whole bunch of stuff. And I get that. That's the way the businesses are going now. That's fine. You have amazing scavenger hunts. We have the 54 card scavenger hunt where you can go find 54 of the playing cards, the collectible playing cards, and you get a free outfit, you get money, you get poker chips for it. That's really cool. And there's another one with action figures that'll be coming out. Apparently, there's like 100 action figures that you have to find, and that's going to be drip fed. But that's really cool. I'm glad to see that. That the scavenger hunts are fun in this game. They're not too hard, but enough challenge to where it makes it worth it, and it's just a fun thing to do. It's pretty cool. Now, with that kind of content and all these things going on, we can't not talk about gambling, right? That has caused a major controversy, and rightfully so. There are some things that you need to be concerned about with this. I mean, you know me, I keep it 100%. I keep it 100. All right, I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, whether I agree with it, whether I like it or not. I'm going to be fair and honest. And people like me who have grinded a lot, I have hundreds of millions of dollars, right? So I don't worry about losing money gambling in this game because you can actually lose real money. Now, if you don't have hundreds of millions of dollars like myself, you have a couple 100,000 or a few million or whatever, you could quickly lose that money. And then if you buy a shark card, which has been proven to be something that can be done, you can have zero money, go buy a shark card, and then take that shark card money and go buy poker chips, and then you can lose that money. So yeah, you're gonna be losing real money on gambling. Now you can get poker chips for free. You can do the missions, you get poker chips, and you can gamble with those, right? And there's some things that you can only purchase with poker chips. Some of the clothing, and then the artwork and things like that. So it does force you to have that kind of element in there. Now, let me be 100% clear here. This is not the first time that gambling has been in the game. Rockstar has always had gambling since the Criminal Enterprise DLC that was released years ago. Let me explain. So, say you have zero money, right? You go buy a shark card, get you $8 million, you buy a warehouse, and then you use that shark card money to fill up the warehouses with crates because you have to spend money on crates. You go drive your truck to make a sale. A griefer comes by and blows you up. You lose those crates. You lose that real money. Gambling has been in the game already. Gambling is in the game and has been in the game for years. That is a gamble right there. There's no other way to define that. That's what it's a risk that you're taking. You've used real money to purchase fake money in the game, and you have a chance to lose it. That's what that is, right? You've got fake money in chips with the casino DLC. You've got fake money with crates and the Enterprise DLC. All right, there's no difference in that. Okay, you could say, "Oh, Ty, will you purchase a warehouse so it gives you a warehouse?" Okay, well, I could use that shark card money to purchase a penthouse, right? So it doesn't matter. You can still get content that lasts with it, and you can still get content that will go away, and you'll lose money. So the argue of gambling and things like that, that's you can't really use that as a precedence with the casino DLC because it's already been here. What a lot of people are worried about, what a lot of people are having issue with, is that you have kids, right? Kids that are going to be gambling. You have kids that are underage, right? You can argue that this is a mature rated game. You got to be 18, but in most countries you still have to be 21 to gamble. And this is where I totally understand. I totally get this argument. I'm not going to, try and fight this. Should 12-year-olds, be playing? Or should 12-year-olds be playing or be gambling in a casino? No, of course not. In real life, that does not happen. That does not happen. You don't have some 10-year-old kid playing slots sitting next to some 80-year-old lady. Okay, that just doesn't happen. Now, are you supposed to buy this game if you are under 18? No, right? But of course that happens. Of course, this parent that's been getting badgered by their kids for however long is going to buy this game and let them play it. Okay, there has to be some responsibility on that as well. But I'm a realist. I know that's not going to be the case. You're going to have kids playing this game. So, what do, right? And I had a big conversation with another YouTuber on Twitter about this. What do you do? Do you just pretend it's not going to happen, and then these kids are going to gamble anyways, and they have no idea what they're doing, and they lose all their shit? No, I'm going to try and inform. I've been making videos talking about how you do these, how you play these games. You got to inform them. One of the comments was, Ty, would you, explain to this kid sitting next to you how to play? I'm like, in real life, no, I would kick his ass out. But in the game, absolutely. Absolutely. If we're playing blackjack and he's like, hey, Ty, how do you play this game? I've got, this money and I don't want to lose it. Of course, I'm going to tell him how to play. You need to know. You need to know. That would be dumb not to do that. Right? You have to inform these people so they know. I related it to sex education. It's awkward to talk about a 14 or a 15-year-old, kid about sex. Are they supposed to be having sex? Should they be having sex? Absolutely not. But they need to know the consequences. They need to know what's going on with the whole entire environment, and they need to have the information so they can make their own informed, educated decision. It's the same with this. All right. So how do you prevent gambling from even happening in the game? Let's really break it down. How do you do that? The only way to prevent gambling in GTA Online is to remove shark cards. Now, do you honestly think that that's going to happen? No, that's not going to happen. Okay, that's something that Rockstar's going to gamble on, right? So, let's be clear on that. All right, so the whole gambling thing, I get it. There's a gray area to it, but this is now a major element in this game, and I'm not going to pretend that it's not going to, people are going to be playing it no matter what age they are. So it's better to inform them and let them know what's going on, and then encourage them to not do it, to set limits, but also give them the tools they need if they are going to do it to do it correctly and do it the right way. But make sure they have limits and have discipline. Now, things are going to happen regardless. That's something on Rockstar. Rockstar has to deal with that. That's not on us as gamers or as YouTubers and stuff like that. Rockstar has to deal with the repercussions if people are honestly like losing their jobs or their houses, or they can't pay their mortgage because they're buying thousands of dollars in shark cards. I just don't think that that's really going to be the case, right? But I understand where people are coming from and where some are upset about, oh, little kids. But these same kids that are going to be gambling can go walk into the Vanilla Unicorn and go watch two strippers eat their asses out. You know what I mean? Like, that's, come on, dude. Like, let's be real here. So the moral argument has kind of set sail a while ago. So that's the whole thing with the gambling. But listen, let me be honest. It's fun. The gambling is fun. It really is. I do enjoy it. It's fun. I've grinded. I deserve to be able to have a little bit of fun and have some risk. And you can actually win some good money. You can win some good money in this. And if you know what you're doing and you can set limits, you can make money on it as well. All right. So what do I think? Is the casino DLC good or bad? Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's good. I think it's going to have a lot more longevity than what people think. I definitely think it's more playable than the Arena Wars DLC. You can make more money at it as well. So I think it's a good. I do. I think it's fun. It's not that. It's not futuristic. There's no bull crap in here. The vehicles are awesome. I like the missions. They're fun. You get some good bonuses, some good money, and yeah, you can have some fun gambling. You know what I mean? Don't punish the people who can do this legally. We're having fun with it. We're having a good time. You know what I mean? So we're chilling and enjoying it. It is fun. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my review. Those are my reactions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right. Thanks for coming out. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Stay dangerous. Peace. Yeah.